I wanted to drink and I wanted to be sober at the same time. And I tried for years to figure out a way to where I could still drink, but could limit it to an amount that it wouldn't affect my mental health. It wouldn't affect my physical health. It wouldn't make me gain weight. It wouldn't make me anxious. It wouldn't make me depressed. So I wouldn't wake up in the morning and all the anxiety and all that. I tried for years to figure out a way to make that possible. And I tried for many years. I would try to just have 1, 2, 3 drinks, but I was never successful. I always drank to blackout every single time because 1 or 2 drinks was never enough for me. And I had no control once I started. And I wrestled with that for years. I hated the fact that I couldn't be a normal drinker. I would watch people I knew go out and just have a couple drinks, shut it off, go home, and go to bed. No, I would have pre-gamed before, drank at whatever social event we were at, and then when everybody else would, or the normal drinkers would go home and just go to bed, I would stop at the store on the way home and keep the party rolling, drink into the wee hours of the morning until I blacked out and then passed out. But I still stayed in that place for years thinking, somehow I'm going to figure out a way to make this possible. Somehow I'm going to figure out some tip or trick, or I'm going to find out some formula or something, and I'm going to be able to be a normal drinker. But in the summer of 2022, my For You page was suddenly full of sober content, and I realized quick that I wasn't alone in this struggle, and these content creators I was watching, they quit drinking and are now sober and in recovery, which meant obviously they never figured out a way to do it either. So finally, I very reluctantly decided to give this whole sobriety thing a chance, and I committed to 30 days of not drinking. And in those 30 days, I realized that for me, it was easier or more manageable to not drink than to be in this place of where it was on the table and I was constantly fighting with it and wrestling with something that I could never be. And it was a hard truth that I had to accept, but in accepting it, it has been so freeing. Alcohol not even being an option in my life has given me the ability to see growth in so many areas, and has also put me in a place where I have learned a lot about myself. And I don't feel like I'm a slave to alcohol anymore. I don't feel like I'm controlled by it anymore. If anything, my sobriety has control over alcohol because I'm saying, no, I don't want you. And that has been the most liberating thing. Like alcohol, you thought you won. No, you didn't. I don't want anything to do with you anymore because my life is so much better without you. It's been the sweetest victory ever, but it also came at a cost, but that's what gives it so much value. I am my true, authentic self, and ultimately what I was doing before was trying to be something that I wasn't.